Autumn, even if you have to drag them, baby, it's a 6-minute video. It's literally 6 minutes and 34 seconds. Oh, I'm sorry. 10 things. I'm sorry, it's 10 things to not do in the UK. 2-minute fact.
Let's start by saying that in no way are we trying to scare you away from visiting the UK. But if you are a tourist or...
You can't scare me away from visiting the UK. I'm ready to go to the UK now. And unfortunately, I have freaking ads back on my daggone YouTube. I hate that. I got to get YouTube Premium back. All right, stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it. All right, guys, keep going. But you can't scare me away from the UK. I'm coming. Sooner or later, I'm coming.
Or an international student in the UK, then wouldn't it be better to know a few things that could offend people there? We mean, you don't want to hurt anyone with your actions or words, let alone get into trouble in a foreign land. People would...
I believe that was Jim Carrey, Me, Myself, and Irene movie.
But understand that you may take a while to adjust to the new surroundings and customs. But if you want to save yourself from embarrassing situations as a newcomer in the UK, we have compiled a list of things that you should avoid doing there. Number 1, calling the United Kingdom England.
Oh, I know that gets on y'all's nerves, man. Oh my God. England is not the United Kingdom. It's just a country within the 4 countries that make up the United Kingdom. Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England, and London is not England, and London is not the United Kingdom or Great Britain. Get it right, people. Americans, get it right.
Before you take the flight to anywhere in the UK, know its full form. UK stands for the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Do you realize what this means? The UK consists of 4 countries: Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, and Wales.
I'm getting good at this.
Moreover, each country has its own distinctive culture, national identity, and government. So before you begin your sentence with, England's landscapes are, confirm that you really are in England, and not Scotland, which is a separate country. Number 2, ask if they know the Queen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't ask if they know the Queen. That, I would imagine that's so offensive. That's like, oh yeah, that's like if every foreigner walked up to you and said, do you know Donald Trump? So I got it there.
How would you feel if some tourist in the U.S. asked if you knew Donald Trump?
Jim Carrey again.
You'd call that person plain stupid for assuming that everyone breathing the U.S. air
This
knows
channel
the
loves
president.
Jim
So
Carrey.
how do you expect people in the UK to personally know the royal family?
Right.
More than 60 million people live in the UK, and over 8 million of those live in Greater London alone. There is no way that these people know their monarch more than the internet knows. You won't offend people with this question, but will definitely make them laugh. In your face. Number 3, block the escalator.
I don't know about this one, block the escalator. I do know about the train, the etiquette of getting on the train. All right, here we go. Block the escalator. Let's see what this is about.
Escalators are common in most countries, and we don't give much thought about the do's and don'ts while we are standing on it. Well, you'd be surprised to know that there is indeed a wrong way to stand on an escalator, at least in the UK. It is an unspoken rule in this part of the world that if you want to stand still, you should stay on the right-hand side. Why? Well, the left-hand side of the escalator is reserved for those people who are in a hurry. You know, the lot who believe that by running through the escalator and saving about 30 seconds, they would get to their destination on time. Just remember, if you don't want to be pushed past, then stay on the right.
Good to know.
Number 4, jump a queue.
Ooh,
Many of us...
I know y'all are serious about your queues, about standing in line. Do not jump the line. Don't be an asshole, guys. Come on. Don't jump the queue.
Importance to a queue. You know, the ones we see outside a dessert kiosk, because, well, an ice cream craving can't wait. But don't do that while you're in the UK, simply because that is bad manners. Even if you think it is a petty thing and shouldn't annoy anyone, you aren't doing it here.
No, dude, it's bad manners anywhere. Anywhere. You don't jump somebody in line. I mean, my God, man, it's just freaking, it's not even being polite. It's just, you don't do it. Don't be a prick. Don't jump somebody in line who's been sitting there, you know, waiting their turn patiently, and then you come along and just freaking skip them. No, don't do it.
Before you attempt any such adventure, know that those people ahead in the queue came here first and deserve to be served first. Plus, why do you want any inconvenience in the form of a fight? Stay in the queue, wait for your turn, and all will go swiftly. Number 5. Pick up a rented car. We don't mean to say that driving in this country is illegal, but you can get yourself and others in trouble by driving. We have created a nice bit of suspense here. We deserve a pat on the back.
More Jim Carrey.
Jokes aside, the thing is that you will have to drive on the left side of the road here. And if you come from a nation where the opposite is the norm, you might have a tough time learning this. When you are new to a place, such experiments are the last thing you should be doing, right? Plus, remember you don't know your way around, so you'd be consulting maps on a busy road while getting used to driving on the wrong side.
Yeah, that's something I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to get used to, because I've been driving for so long on the right side of the road. And when you're at a stoplight in the United Kingdom, is it okay to turn left at a red light? Because over here you can turn right on red as long as you yield to oncoming traffic. Is that the same in the United Kingdom? Can you turn left at a red light as long as nothing's coming? You yield to the traffic that has the right of way. Let me know, guys.
Number 6. Talk about money. You don't ask someone how much they earn or how much money they have in their pocket unless you are family or very close friends, right? Come on, that's basic decency. People in the UK might feel offended if you ask too many questions about money.
Again,
in fact, boasting about your wealth is also not going to be appreciated. So keep the big bucks in your pocket. Number 7. Greet inappropriately. Meeting someone for the first time and experiencing that awkward situation where you go for a hug while the other stops you with a handshake. Ever been there? If you don't want to find yourself in that situation in the UK, just go for a handshake, because they aren't too comfortable making physical contact with strangers. Hugging and kissing on the cheek is reserved for people they know well and are comfortable with.
Of course.
Oh, and what do you say when someone asks you, "How are you?" By no means is this a cue that you can start off your saga of nasal allergies if you don't want the person to never see your face again. Every "how are you" is followed by "fine,"
Good.
"thank you,"
Good.
and nothing else. Number 8. Fake their accent. No matter how many times you have practiced the British or Scottish accent,
I suck. I've tried to do it a few times, and maybe I will delight you guys with that form of hilarious entertainment in the not too far away future. But right now, yeah, I'm not doing it.
don't use it, because it probably isn't that good. People aren't going to like it if you force their accent, and especially when you are doing it all wrong. You will make it look like you aren't a part of them and are desperate to lose your identity and mix with them. Wouldn't it be better if you first make friends with natives of Wales and then try a Welsh accent? Number 9. Voice opinions about Brexit.
Alert, alert, alert. Do not, people, if there's anybody watching this video from America or not from the UK in general, do not poke your nose where it doesn't belong. I made the mistake of doing that a few videos back when I reacted to the video was actually called "Why the UK is Doomed After Brexit," which bad title to begin with. It wasn't my title, it was the title of the video I was reacting to. Huge mistake. I had no clue just how big of an issue that was. I didn't even know what Brexit stood for before that video. So actually I did like 5 minutes before the video. I researched like for 5 minutes, but I apologize profusely if I offended anyone with that video. I don't, even if I did know like a lot about the political system and stuff over there and Brexit in general, it's not my place to put my 2 cents in. I don't live there. I don't have any family there. Like, it has nothing to do with me. So for me to insert my opinions is out of pocket, really. Like, so anyone watching, don't get political. Do not, God, learn from me or this video. Don't talk about Brexit, because you don't know what you're talking about. And it's so divided over there with people and their thoughts and beliefs and morals. And it's just none of our business. So leave it alone. All right, let's finish it. I'm sorry, guys.
We know that Brexit is the topic of discussion in pretty much the entire world, but you can't be walking around spitting your views about it when you are in the UK. people there are directly related to it, and your views can be taken personally. And what happens when someone takes your casual opinion personally and in a negative light? Yes, they get offended and might beat you up. Okay, maybe we went too far with the beating up part, but you still don't want to risk.
No, I'm sure somebody you talk. I'm sure you're risking getting your ass beat.
Risk it. Number
some
10,
situations.
mess with the Queen's Guard.
Oh, I know
Did
that one too.
bushy hat
They might be parodied and videos and maybe mocked in some videos and stuff, but these guys are the real deal. They have trained extensively and they just trained so hard in the military, and they are Queen's Guard. They're not there for novelty. They are there for a reason. Don't get in their way, because they are not required to stop. They will walk right over you as they should, if you're going to freaking mess with them and stand right, like act like you're trying to, I don't know. It's disgusting how people, treat these freaking soldiers. They're soldiers. Respect them a little bit. They're not freaking a novelty item. They're not joking. It's not for fun. It's not a joke. Don't mess with the Queen's Guard. They are for real. Period.
fool you? Oh, people, the Queen's Guard isn't your friend, and you aren't forgetting that. You may fool around with him a bit, and he won't pay much attention, let alone punish you. But there is a line drawn, and you must never cross it, because the consequences won't be pretty. Never, we repeat, never touch the Guard, because once you do that, prepare yourself for a world of hurt. Do you want that gun, the one that was fascinating you, to be pointed at you? If not, maintain a respectable distance from the Guard. He deserves it.
You damn right he deserves it.
How was your experience in the UK? Tell us in the comments section below. Subscribe.
I will come back and tell you guys my experience of the UK once I get to that point. But on the Queen's Guard, they're soldiers, guys. They're soldiers. They're not a point of hilarious comedy content that you can play with or make cute little videos to bring back to your family in America or whatever country you're from. Respect them. They're real soldiers doing a real job. They're not there for your entertainment. With that said, guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope you come back and check out the channel. And remember, stay savage, my friends. Stay savage.